laxativity.
What's good, YouTube? It's Bri, aka SMARTISTA Beauty here, and I'm back with another Fearlessly Beautiful series video. Since you guys really seem to enjoy these videos, I wanted to come on and do a video that is solely dedicated to something I'm very passionate about, which is life cleansing. I feel that it is very important, just as to do your body with cleansing, but to cleanse your life on a regular basis. You know, sometimes we just feel weighed down, we feel unmotivated, we feel sad, etc. And I kind of touched upon this on Twitter with self-love, but a life cleanse is so much greater than that, and they can last for a few days to a few months to a few years. It just depends on what type of cleanse you're doing, how deeply you want to go into it. So the cleanse that I'm going to kind of discuss would be about 20 to 30 days, because it takes us about a month to form a habit and also to change a habit. So I think that's an ideal cleanse time. So I'm going to start this around, I'm filming this video on what is today? I'm filming this video on a Thursday, and I plan to actually fly out to Dallas this weekend, and then, you know, after that trip, I'm going to start on Monday with my cleanse, and I would love it if you guys did it with me. I hope to get some vlog footage of the cleanse so that you guys can really like see how it works and how it goes, because I'm just at that point in my life where I need to, like, you know, get some fresh motivation and some really healthy positive energy flowing. So without further ado, I actually took some notes in my journal, a lot of notes that I want to share with you guys on like really how to get in depth with this cleanse. Alright, so if you're ready and you want to watch this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get down to the cleanse business. Okay, so I read through some of my notes, and the first stage of the cleanse, or the first thing I'm going to focus on, is the mind. This part can be integrated through the rest of the cleanse, but I feel like your mind is one of your most important tools, so I like to start here. So step one I put is consciousness. So similar to junk food, where we get acne, we get weighed down, you know, overweight, illnesses can come from it. Your mind can get exposed to junk food, hypothetically speaking, of course. And what's important with a life cleanse is to also do a mental cleanse, and just kind of filter out some of the junk that is going into your mind that you might not even realize is affecting your motivation and your quality of life. So, two big questions I want to ask is, what are you listening to and what are you watching? So the things that we put in our ears as well as our eyes are very, 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 very impacting on your life. Step two, of course, leading off of that, is replacement. So what I challenge you guys to do is swap out all of your music, excluding positive message music that may have something uplifting in it. Maybe if you're religious, something spiritual. Jazz, classical music, and instrumentals. That is all that I kind of allow on these cleanses. And then outside of that, the main, like 70% of what you should be listening to during this cleanse is motivational content, i.e. things that will help you learn and grow. So I swap out most of my music with audiobooks. I mentioned audiobooks so many times in videos, sponsored, not sponsored. Like, I really, my family knows this, my friends know this, I drive to audiobooks, I love them. I have finished 13 books this summer just due to listening to them and cutting down on my music just a little teeny bit. I love music, so it's hard for me, but you'd be surprised with all the time you spend driving and on public transit, how much time ideally passes that you'd be listening to music that you could be learning things. The apps that I've been using honestly for years now is Audible. The Audible app can honestly be used on the train, on the bus, while you're driving, leaving class, walking around campus. It's just an all-around great app for people on the go. Right now I'm reading Awaken the Giant Within by Tony Robbins, or I'm listening to it rather, and this is an excellent book I would highly recommend for all my young entrepreneurs and people that you know, are striving for success. If you're someone who's on the go or would just like to catch up with your reading, Audible offers a 30-day free trial membership where you can get one free audiobook. And if you guys are interested in that, you can go to my description box with audible.com
instagram.com/smartista.
So step 3 is enjoying the silence. Sometimes we don't take enough time to really relish in the silence of life. Like, go to a coffee shop and don't bring any earphones, and just sit and just listen to the banter, really get in tune with your thoughts. In the shower, just hear the water running and just really take time to internalize your thoughts and really, consciously try to be positive with how you're thinking about everything. So yeah, that's another thing. Step 4, I would say cut out trash TV. I'm guilty of this. I love some reality shows, Love and Hip Hop and all those shows that are literally just purely for entertainment purposes but serve you no real growth content. There might be a message sprinkled in here and there, but you guys know what I mean. So I would say replace all of your TV. You can either cut out TV altogether, but mine's is a little bit more liberal. I say replace it with motivational speakers, interviews, tutorials on, how to build things and do things that are aligned with some goals you have for yourself. So you're really spending this time growing, learning, and moving closer to where you want to be. That is the whole point of a life cleanse for me. And then, last but not least on the mental side, positive affirmations. And I just say, for example, like if love is something you've been struggling with or want in your life, or better relationships, you can say, I only accept amazing quality love into my life, and I output that same quality of love into the world. Like, you could put affirmations like that, or anything you're moving towards, and just put them on post-it notes, write them, say them out loud, just speak them to existence, listen to them if someone has an affirmation tape. So the next major part of a cleanse, this is what most people kind of go to automatically when they think of a cleanse, and this part is your body. My body, your body, my body, your body. So this part, alright, this is gonna be the nasty part of the cleanse. The nasty, we gotta have that in there, is gonna be the part where you gotta clean your canvas. Okay, so that is a nice artistic way of saying you gotta get rid of all the bullshit. You gotta get rid of all the toxins, all the bad icky stuff that's been in your body. And one way to do that is, get yourself some special tea. Laxative tea. That will clean out your system. I like to do it a gentler way. I get dandelion root tea, and that mixed with green tea. I like to infuse those together. That just means using 2 tea bags in 1 cup. And then basically I will drink a big heaping well steeped mug of that before I go to bed, and the next morning it gently pushes your digestive system, your liver, all that stuff, and your colon, your bowel. It just makes everything move around a little. And yeah, so that tea isn't disabling, so you won't be on the toilet all day, but you will definitely get a little cleansed out, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I drink a lot of tea, and then on top of that I will drink 2 liters or so of water to help flush my system. While the tea is working, it can dehydrate you if you're not drinking enough water coupled with it together. So that's one thing. Also, you can go get a massage. Massages help really well with your lymph nodes and just emptying out all the toxins that are stored and trapped in your muscles and in your body. And that, coupled with lots of water, can be super beneficial. Or if you have a significant other that is lit, that is just gifted with the hands, get your significant other to give you a nice 20-30 minute massage if they're about it, and then say bye-bye to those toxins. Now, after your canvas is clean, what do you have to do? You have to repaint it with some bright, beautiful, fruitful colors. So this one I got from Tony Robbins, the author. One of the books I read this summer was Master the Money Game by him. He's super inspirational, and he's a motivational speaker. One of the things that he said in one of his talks was making a should list, because all the things you must do will always most likely get done, right? But there's the things that you should do that make you unhappy when you don't do them secretly. That's one of the secrets to happiness. So make a should list and be very specific. Say, I should go to the gym 3 days a week. Make it specific. I should be going to the gym at least 3 days a week. Alright? And then you can also say, I should be drinking 2 liters of water every single day. And then you just make a whole very detailed list of all the things you should be doing that you want to do for yourself. And then after you finish that list, what I want you to do is go to all the shoulds and cross them out and write the word must. Say, I must go to the gym 4 days a week, 3 days a week, whatever. I must drink 2 liters of water every single day. And once those shoulds in your life become must, things that you absolutely, in the core of your being, you must do, rain, sleet, snow, whatever, you're going to that gym like because it's something you must do, you'll feel a lot more fulfilled. So, you know, the reason why we don't do a lot of our shoulds in life is because sometimes the delayed effect of not doing them is very distant. So like if you don't work out at all, you're not going to see the results of you not working out for a little while until one day you look in the mirror and you're like, you know, don't pay a bill on time. You're going to see the immediate results of that. So that's a must that we will tackle right away. But you have to start thinking of your shoulds as things you must do. You must work out. You must drink that water. You must, you know, read that book you were reading or trying to read. Okay. Let's see. Then, alright, the next step I had is set a standard for yourself based on your must list. So if you say you must work out, you know, 3 days a week, what's stopping you from doing that? And write things underneath in bullet points to counteract that. So with me, sometimes it's literally some simple stuff, just like changing from my regular clothes into workout clothes. So one of my, you know, musts that I added in there is having my workout clothes set aside for every day that I have to work out. And then another one is, you know, not having days set in stone that you work out. So I kind of wing it. I work out, but I do it kind of here and there. So literally go in and say, these are the days that I am absolutely rain, sleet, snow. I don't care if I have somewhere to be. I will squeeze it in. It is a must. It's something I have to do. These are the days that I will go to the gym, regardless. I might have a huge event that day and a busy, hectic day, but I'm going to make sure at least 30 minutes is spent going there. Alright, and then the last one for body is cleaning. Cleaning helps your body and your mind, but just scientifically, I read a book called The Art of Tidying Up. It can do magical wonders for your mental state. Also, clean air helps with your immune system. It helps with your energy. Also, clean sheets. Better sleep. Statistically, people who clean their sheets on a regular basis, once a week, once every 2 weeks, they have better sleep. So that leads me to my last thing on the body chart is sleep more, eat better. So eat things that you literally feel will give you the fuel to be that person you want to be. So you know what I mean? Like, you really have to have the desire to be better. That's one of the main things. Like, having this plan is one thing. But do you want to be better? Do you want to cleanse your life? Do you want to not be unhappy anymore to reach that goal? Or do you just, I kind of want it? Because the people who kind of want it aren't going to get it. Or if they get it, it's going to take much longer. If you really, in your heart of hearts, desire to be where you want to be, like really commit, then you're not going to touch those melty cheese fries with bacon bits. You're not going to touch them because your desire to be great is stronger than your desire for some temporary beneficial thing. Alright, so if you are still rocking with me on this video, I appreciate you so much, Sabista gang, because the last on our cleanse list is the soul. You guys really, this is one of the hardest ones because you have to look very introspectively. This is deeper than just your mental state. This is the core of who you are, and really like making that strong coupled with your mind, your body's just gonna follow suit. Now for this one, I'm not gonna give a whole bunch of tips because I actually found a really good book. It's on Audible, and I believe it's also like just in, you know, you could just buy it as a hard copy book if you wanted. I found this really amazing book that you guys should check out. I think it's also online as well. It's, alright, this book is called A 21-Day Consciousness Cleanse, and it's like the cleanse for the soul. So the author is Debbie Ford, and she gives you 21 tasks to do, like one task a day. So like an example is day 1 is the gift of desire. So writing, this day you're writing down the goals and the things you desire. something you desire internally and something you desire externally, whether it be a new car, new house, more money, or inner happiness, inner peace, what have you. And then like day 2 is the gift of self-awareness, being aware of the things you wish to change, etc. So I think if you wish to like do a full cleanse for 21 days, this book is a great reference point for your soul, your mind, your body. And then while you're doing these daily tasks, which are honestly very easy but very beneficial, you could be drinking your liters of water. Oh, it's Monday, I'm going to the gym, like really integrating everything. And by the end of that time, you will have been only listening to motivational things, only hearing motivational things, only seeing motivational things, only doing beneficial things. You would have been learning, you would have been growing, and honestly, I would love to see how everybody goes through this process. A lot of people want to wait till New Year's. Why? No day is guaranteed. Do it now. Honestly, you'll feel so much better about yourself. I like to procrastinate on things a little bit, but honestly, like, just commit. Commit today, because like you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. With even my natural hair journey, I put it off. I quit several times, but the time that I really just said, I desire this, I want this, I went all the way through my journey, and now natural hair is such a big part of my life, my career, and that was all just due to one commitment I made to myself. Okay, so you don't understand just how many blessings can come from committing to yourself, desiring better, and going after it. So if you guys really like this video, please share down below what you wish to do for your cleanse, or tips you have for cleansing your mind, body, and soul. I hope you really enjoyed this video. And if you're interested in the Audible app, definitely download that. It's one of my faves. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.
Cause you got me. Play the game just like a pro, didn't stand a chance. You took it all, yeah, you won by a landslide. Oh babe, left your trademark on my cheek, now I'm all yours. Got me calling you up at night just to hear your voice. You got me good.